Good morning, folks. Welcome to a Queensland weather app from OCC today, the 26th of November 2022. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. Right now across the state, we've got big shower activity across the northeast Queensland coastline associated with a trough system. We've also got a little bit of light patchy rain coming into southwest Queensland and some shower activity too across the northern Cape with some great storm activity just to the northwest of the Torres Strait Islands. Shower activity expected to continue across the coast over the next few hours, starting to develop some good storms across the northern interior and through the Cape region. Some big rainfall in these. Once again, very slow moving cells, particularly the ones up in the far north, and that is going to result in lots of heavy rainfall potential. The ones further south will be moving towards the northeast, but they won't be moving all that fast. And you can see there, once again, great rainfall potential throughout the afternoon hours. Overnight tonight, once again, shower activity increasing on the coastline between about Townsville and Cooktown. Once again, it's not going to be everywhere, but if you get under them, they're going to be very heavy. Remember, just because they didn't happen over your little patch of green grass doesn't mean they didn't happen. And then as we progress into early tomorrow, we can see storm activity in the Gulf and potentially Western Cape. Lots of heavy rainfall potential overnight, early in the morning with those scattered showers on the coastline. And then as we progress into tomorrow, we're looking at a big widespread storm day tomorrow afternoon and evening across much larger areas of the state, but we'll talk about that in the morning. Between now and when we chat tomorrow, you can see some heavy rainfall, probably not quite this heavy, but heavy rainfall potential across large sections of northern inland Queensland. Coastal Queensland will also see heavy showers. Once again, they won't be everywhere. The model might give you a false sense of expectation here, thinking that they're going to be everywhere, but there will be some very heavy falls, heavier than what you're seeing on your screen here over the next 24 hours across the North Tropical Coast and the Herbert part of the Herbert-Burdekin coastline. But you're going to need a bit of luck to get under them. Also, you'll notice out towards the early part of tomorrow, we just get a bit of light patchy rain and maybe some high-based or mid-level based convection thunderstorm activity developing out in Western Queensland, tracking eastwards as well. And in general, over the next 24 hours, we will see clouds spreading eastwards across the southern and central parts of the state, with maybe some very light patchy rain in parts by tomorrow morning. Surface winds today, light to moderate east to southeasterlies across North Queensland, moderate to fresh northwesterlies, particularly just offshore in southeast Queensland. As we progress into this afternoon, this evening, notice the northeasterlies just kick up a touch with the sea breeze. Notice there's a bit of a wind change across southeast Queensland, so southeasterlies kick in towards the end of the day in the southern parts of southeast Queensland, northeasterlies further to the north. Overall, that's a reasonable wind day, particularly in central and northern Queensland, but it's not ideal. There is still a bit of wind around the place over the next 24 hours. And don't forget, any shower activity and any shower and storm activity could be squally at times. So if you find yourself out even in a light wind field, but you get a big shower over the top of you, there could be a squall line, particularly at the edge of the shower as it's coming over the top of you. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that we've got a massive week of weather coming up. And if you'd like to stay on top of it every step of the way, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and check out our subscription options. Subscribers are kept in the loop every step of the way, and they've known about this big week now for a couple of weeks. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good luck if you're under those showers and storms.